Hey, and I'm that's how they messed that part up. And I'm reading today for their true hidden feelings for you. Hey, hey. Plus their future action. Hey, hey. How you doing? With a random Mac Cafe cup in the background. I made some coffee. Hello, it's Tyler from Dallas Tarot. How you doing? We're going to look into the true hidden feelings of this individual you're focused on. I know we've been kind of MIA on these all signs lately, but I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I am back. Did y'all hear about the fires in Georgia that are taking over South Georgia? Do y'all remember the prediction I put out, and I still have it on video from a month ago? Of me saying me and my family, I had a dream where we was running from the fires. I thought it was gonna be like something that hit Earth, but there's a wildfire that's hit Georgia, which is rare. We don't have wildfires. We ain't California. And in the dream, I literally was saying, why? Like in the dream, I was like, me and my family were running from the fires, and then I woke up as soon as the fire was about to burn us. I'll repost the video that way you can watch it. I just sent it to my mama. I said, "Mama, I just talked about this," and so South Georgia, which I'm not in South Georgia, but my family is, and so y'all send them a lot of thoughts. Okay, let's go to But yeah, Tyler predicted it. I said I didn't know. I don't remember it was a lot of fire and something hitting Earth, but apparently I was feeling the fire because I said me and my family were running from the fires. So now I knew why I was picking up on fire. Let's get to the read now. Let's see what this person's true hidden feelings for you are. You have a stalker that's got promised I'll be kind, but I won't stop until that boy is mine. Cause baby, you'll be famous. Chase you down until you love me. Paparazzi. Here we go. So some of you are going to be on the receiving end of a stalker. Let me just randomly get that. Some of you could have a rise in fame or success. Let's see. Let's go to Aries. Oh, Divine, I gotta get back to you. I ain't gonna be of any help. I ain't gifted at personal reads. You know that. I don't know why you put me on the spot. uh, Here we go. Let's start with Aries in a second. Let me get my oracle cards out because we're going to do tarot and oracle. Tarot gives one angle of it, and oracles give a whole nother. So let's put some oracles on your issue. So we're going to look into this person that you're focused on mostly. All right, not just some random flyby. I mean, it could be a random flyby, but we're going to focus on the one that's most on your energy, or most in your energy, I should say. Let's start with Aries first. Lisa, do you got me on the timestamps this time? Because I do not mind taking them. I really don't, but it'd be nice if you did. Oh, here we go. Excuse this hoodie. I wear this a lot. It's my favorite hoodie. So don't be shady to me because I love to wear repetitive clothes. Just go along with it. Okay. Let's start with Aries first. Here we go. What's coming up with Aries? And this house stays cold even when the air is off because you're underground. I didn't know that until I got an underground house. See, I live in a bunker mansion where it's like literally 1/3 of the mansion is covered by dirt. It's in the ground, which is why it fools people when they come up on it. They go, "What is this?" Because down here it stays cold even without trying. Like, and so that's why I have the hoodie on in the middle of spring. Here we go. Okay, so how does this person that's on Aries mind the most? Not some random. They listen to songs and think of you. There's songs that remind them of you. I looked on this message right here. It says music. You could be driving them to eat more. Are they depressed over you? 1 second. Ooh, they miss you. They think about you. They missing you. I'm thinking about you, Aries. I'm spying. You're the one with the stalker look. They could be watching you on social media. They know everything that you got going on. Like, they're not out of the loop at all. They know what you're doing. They miss you. They crave you. They could be looking at stuff from your perspective. They feel like you had a lot of chemistry. They're looking at things they did and kind of wondering, okay, how did I come off? They could be seeing stuff from your perspective, like they're looking at things they did and going, okay, maybe I should have did that differently or said that differently, something like that. They're looking at that. Let's look what Tarot says. Tarot, how does this person feel about Aries? And then we're going to look into their future actions. This bitch wants a commitment with you. 10 of plastics, 10 of pentacles in this deck. Thank you for the 20 evangelists. Thank you. This bitch has imagined you two whores in a relationship. Why are they not coming forward for that? They think it's over. Hey man, why does it keep telling me they're seeing from your perspective? They're seeing from your perspective. What they were doing and saying, they're seeing now like, oh shit, that's how I was coming off. You know what? I think honestly they're starting to see things from how you experience them. Yeah. What is this bitch's future action towards Aries? You're all they think about? The World, Knight of Swords, they're coming toward you to communicate. How will they know who this is? And then that's the one that lied a lot. They're not honest. The one that keeps the truth hidden. Like, maybe that's something that irritates you, how much is it lies or is it just they don't tell the truth? Which I consider two different things. See, a lie is when you actively tell it, like you telling a bull-faced lie, but is it somebody that just lies for no reason, or is it just somebody that doesn't tell the truth? They don't speak the truth. I consider that difference. They're running, they ran. They could have been trying with something else, or they thought the grass was greener elsewhere. Hopefully not into drugs, hopefully not. This bitch's future actions is trying to speak to you, but it's almost like they can't help but run from it. Because you know what? It feels too strong for them. You know what it is? It feels too strong, the connection between you two. It does. It feels too strong. You motherfucker, you. That was a tick, go along with it. Fucker. Do you call this person all kinds of bitches in your head? Or do they call you all kinds of bitches in their head? Or do you both cuss each other out etherly? Why am I getting the vibe when I kept cussing like that? Sometimes it's not just random that I do that. Are you two bitches cussing each other out in your head? Is that how y'all argue with each other telepathically? I don't know. Thanks for the 10, Chris. Thank you so much. Look at that. Look at that. You're wearing your Tyler pants. Look at that. I'm glad you took that with grace. Thank you so much for that. This bitch gonna try to come toward you and talk. Why? Lost without you, can't help themselves. How does it feel to know that they love you, baby? Fucker. Bitch. Y'all cuss each other out. Ooh, shit. Man, that son... You may meet somebody from the north, or somebody may have ties to the north, or you'll meet somebody from the north. They're a Judas, aren't they? Outrageous! I just got Lady Gagina. I love you, Lady Gaga. You're an Aries, and you're born the same day as me, March 28th. If you know Lady Gaga, tell her that I want to read her. Stephanie Joanne Angelina Germanata, March 28th, 1986. Have her hit me up, because I love you, Lady Gaga, and I will do you any reads. I'll read you at 3 a.m., 2 a.m., 12 p.m., whenever I'll be on call. I'll go on tour with you just to read you, all right? Anyways, all right. Fuck that, son. Aries, I ain't finished torturing you yet. What I mean by that is this. I feel like this person's not done with you. If you think they're done or not. Did you think they were done? They're a Judas. They're a liar. A deceiver. A liar and a deceiver. Let's go to Taurus now, but they will come towards you. They spying a lot, though. You could have been the stalker I was picking up on, but I feel like the stalker message was for the collective, but I feel like it's doubled down for you. They miss you too, Aries. Look, on this thinking of you card, I didn't even notice that the first time. It says, I miss you. This person misses you. Here we go. Let's go to Taurus. What is this person's hidden feelings for Taurus? What is this person's hidden feelings for Taurus? I'm getting Ashley Plimpton. Ashley Simpson, I'm just playing. You drive me crazy. Or you just spin me around. Look out your window. Somebody ignored what was right in front of them, didn't they? If you would just surrender, surrender, surrender. You know the vibe I'm getting? This is somebody that you fought to have, but they wasn't fighting for you, and they couldn't see their love of their life just sitting right in front of them, did they? They didn't see it, did they? They didn't. Yeah, on a Monday I farted, Tuesday I sharted, but it was a different song this time, believe it or not. They ignored what was right in front of them, right in front of them. They think about you a lot. They want to come around to you. Have they been withdrawn and they're ready to come out of that withdrawal towards you? Yeah, absolutely. They're a player, and they also like men too. Let's say you deal with a man. I think that they would choke on a dick or two, or have their dick choked on by a man. If they're a woman, they would munch a carpet like a vacuum cleaner, or like a dirt devil. They bisexual. I don't know if they told you that. That's the hidden part. They like, I don't know if they wear that on them, like that energy, but it's there. And if you ever questioned it, or if you ever picked up on it, that wasn't you imagining it. Yeah, there's some fluidity there. Just to kind of let you know, all right? But they will come around. Some of you, they may come out to you at some point or tell you. If it's, I can't sit and change this message. I know you want me to change it. I know you want me to say, well, Tyler, do another one. Don't tell me what to do. No! I'm not changing the message because you didn't get the one you wanted to hear. I'm not changing it. I ain't changing. I ain't changing it. I see Maya says change it. No, I ain't changing it. Go change your underwear. Probably smell like piss and ass and titties. That made no sense. Won't you go change your life? Don't tell me what to change, Maya, who bought a membership. I'm just joking with you, Maya. I ain't changing it. There's no changing things at Tyler's Tarot. That's right, Beth. We don't change things here. We don't do changing. I know, Maya, I was joking too. You'll know when I'm serious. This is somebody that wants to come around to you, but they were playing the shit out of you. I think for some of you, this person's fluid in their sexuality. I don't know if they told you. I don't care how masculine they are, how feminine they are. I don't care how feminine they are. I don't care how masculine they are. There's something about their sexuality they haven't told you. What do you think this opportunity is, Winder? Okay, let's see, one day. You'll be my summer boy. Oh, it's a specific message. You need to watch your moon rising. It's specific. You dealt with them in the summer, didn't you? Or spring. You did. Yeah, you did. I got, you'll still be my summer boy or girl, and we'll still have a summer after all. The Fame album. Remember the Fame? This is a specific message. I want you ones that say, damn, I wanted a message today. Watch your moon or rising sign today. I'm not changing this message to fit your narrative. I'm not. There's a summer boy, summer girl you dealt with. You two didn't last long, all right? Let's just call it duck a duck. You didn't last long. And they one day feel like you two are going to come together and be together. Outrageous. What's outrageous? Outrageous. What's outrageous, Tyler? The fact that they think that they still hold a place into your life. Ain't that ridiculous? Tell me it's ridiculous. Outrageous. You bet them in the spring and summertime? Did you deal with them in the spring and summer, the hot months? You did. This is the one. Who would understand this read? This is not just some random one-off person you dealt with. This is somebody that's given a time frame. It's giving me a time frame, and it's telling me about certain things they didn't tell you. And the chemistry was off the charts. It was off the charts. You know what you could do? You know what? Some of you that summer boy message or girl, it don't matter what they are, you could end up dealing with them in the summertime coming up. Because we still in the spring. Think about that. We're still in the spring. I'm going to stick to my guns and say they're bisexual or at least fluid, or they've questioned their sexuality at times. I'm going to have to stick to that. I don't want to hear. Don't tell me what you don't want to hear. I don't want to hear you telling me what you want to hear. We don't hear things at Taurus Tarot. There's no hearing allowed here. We don't hear things here. Because usually with a read like this, I would always feel compelled to pull a second spread. I'm not doing that. I'm going to trust my intuition and believe that it's not leading me astray. Why would I get Summer Boy, the song, or girl, whatever you want to, why would I get that? I'm going to read you the lyrics to it. Well, I must kind of remember the lyrics. Sometimes we might have a fight, but I'm happy pretending we're all right. It's somebody that you really looked over a lot of things. It was during the summer and spring of a year. I don't know which one. And you know what fucking sucks? They're still lingering here. Don't get mad when he's not around. You wake up and he's not around. You got to go. And we'll still... It's somebody that you had a fling with, basically. You'll still be my summer boy. And we'll still have... It's somebody that... outrageous, right? Taurus, why would you get such a specific read? Can you explain that to me? Because I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. And I'm not going to change the message to fit your narrative. I'm not. If this does not hit you, I urge you, please don't go on an all anti-Tyler rant. Just kind of embrace the fact that the message was not for you today. All right? What house does this person feel about Taurus? They feel like they're a healed whore or a whore who's healed. They're not. I'm going to tell you what this guy, who wants me to tell you what I channeled? Outrageous, what I just channeled. Who wants to hear what I just channeled? That's outrageous. Who wants to hear the outrageous thing I just channeled? Since you've been gone, they would still be in pain over you, even when they was dealing with other motherfuckers. Like, they could never shake you. It's a spiritual thing. And this is not somebody that you just met. This is somebody that you go back with. And the bitch has been in constant pain, even when they was fucking other hoes. Dealing with other bitches, playing house with other hoes. Could have even had you on their mind when they were fucking other bitches. Outrageous. Time to stop yelling. Don't tell me don't tell me to yell and whatever you want. No. No. Somebody says muting for Taurus. Bitch, won't you mute yourself from this whole channel? Unsubscribe if you have to. I'm not playing that today with y'all. I am not playing with you. Do it look like I'm playing with you? All right. Who in here, I need people to show me some hands or like at least a thumbs up or a yes. Who in here is making sense with this read? You like my energy today, Rochelle? I like it too. This read has got to be the most outrageous read I've ever did in my life. Yeah, I'm going to say it. In my 10 years of tarot, I have not done a read this outrageous. And Taurus, of course, you'd be the one that would get that award plaque for that honor of being the most ridiculous read I've ever heard in my life. It's outrageous, this read. How will they know who this is? Other than the stuff I just told you. Here we go. You've been silent from them and they're involved. You know they are. You know. And they linger while you're eating, while you take a shit. You could even be trying to move it on and they'll just pop up for no reason. This is outrageous, folks. This is outrageous. Somebody said, Handel says, the tighter, the better. Y'all are so crazy. She said the tighter, like I'm a product or something. Hell, at this point, I pretty much am. So, bye. See you. Have a good one. You're going to gain weight, too, by all them pies and sweets and sugars. You will. They will, too. Some of you may see them again when they've gained a little bit of weight. That's what I just got. But I get you're going to gain weight. Big nasty. What is this person's future actions toward them? All right. They're coming back. It is the summer boy, so I told you. Folks, sometimes I think I'm psychic. Who in here knows, be honest that you know this. Don't act like you do, like trying to be a Tyler Tarot, fangirl, fanboy. Who in here knows that I interpret the summer card as a, a time frame card? Who in here knows that? Who watches enough to know that? Sometimes I think I'm psychic. I consider myself a tarot reader, not a psychic. I'm a tarot reader. I said, what's their future actions towards you? The Sun card. This is somebody that you need to narrow down that you dealt with around the spring and summer of some year. And there could be like a resurgence of them around spring and summer. And then you have Eight of Cups reversed, their future actions. They're going to come back to you. And we're going to ask why they're coming back. Why is this person coming back? You're going to end up with somebody else. Karma. See, when you sign a deal with the devil, you can't get mad when he comes to collect. Correct? Who in here says yes to that? I mean, absolutely. You can't sign a deal with the devil and then get mad when he comes to collect. I'm not saying that in reference to you. I'm saying it in reference to them. You can't sign a deal with the devil and then get mad when he comes to collect. And I feel like where they sign on the dotted line is they signed on some bullshit. They ran. They fucked up something good. And you know what their karma has been? Think about how long ago you dealt with them, however long it was. You know what the karma is? For that whole duration of time that you two have been out of contact or whatnot, it still stayed present. If that ain't karma, I don't know what is. I said, why are they coming back? Karma and bitterness. You mean to tell me that? Think about how long ago you dealt with them. You mean that whole time they've been sitting there bitter about that? I don't care who's come into their life, who they've dealt with since. You have been a constant, thorn in their ass at this point. Thank you, Casey, thank you. What's the outcome between these two whores? You are going to get back on some type of standing with them. I'm sorry. Y'all two are going to have another moment. And I feel like you two are going to reconnect. I do get it. I'm going to do a poll. Fuck it. I got to hear this. This is the most ridiculous read I've ever did in my goddamn life. Sorry, God, but these bitches have caused me to say it. They ran me to say this type of words. I can't deal with it no more. I'm about sick of Taurus and the horse they rode in on. I like Taurus, but I don't like your reads. All right? Bye. See you. Have a good one. Bitch. Bitch, I'd have jumped through the motherfucking screen. You know how much energy you just took out of me from doing that read? Actually, I don't want to do a poll, but what I will say is, who in here made sense of this read for real? Sun, Moon, or Rising Taurus? Let's go to Gemini now. And thank y'all for letting me be the tarot reader that y'all watch the most. Thank you. I'm the most watched tarot reader. Look at my all sign views and numbers. There's more that have more subscribers than me, but y'all watch me more than any other tarot reader on this motherfucking platform, and thank you so much for that. Thanks for giving me that honor. I appreciate y'all. Y'all make my dreams come true every day. Thank you. Like, if you look at my all sign numbers and you look at people, I mean, there's people that have more subscribers than me, and I'm performing better than them. And thank you for thanks for making me the most watched tarot reader on YouTube. Thank you. Because you don't understand how it almost made me cry when I looked at this TikTok video where it was thousands and thousands and thousands of views, right? And nearly 1,000 comments. Okay, the video said, who's the most famous tarot reader right now? And in the comments, I look and everybody was putting my name more than anybody. And then when they would comment my name, you'd have 400 or 500 people liking one comment and saying, everybody knows it's Tyler. Like, thank you, because y'all made my dream come true. And as an Aries man, we always like to be the first to do everything. And thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for making me the most watched tarot reader on YouTube. Thank you. So, hell, I got, on YouTube. I don't know about TikTok. I don't know the tarot readers over there. There's a ton over there. I know on YouTube I'm the most watched. Thank you so much for giving me that honor and giving me that glory. Thank you. All right, let's go to Gemini now. Who gives a fuck? I don't. Let me go get my charger real quick and I'll be right back. But being that let me ask y'all a question. It may sound arrogant, and I know that the mighty can fall. But being that a lot of people put my name as the most famous tarot reader, I mean, my name was on there more than any other reader. I was mentioned out of every third comment, at least 1 out of 3 comments said Tyler. And you didn't see any other reader on there, really. And I was like, wow, wouldn't that make me the most famous tarot reader in the world? I mean, past Miss Cleo. Wouldn't that? And let me just be big-headed real quick, because I work for that title, the King of Tarot, what y'all call me. I didn't give myself that name. Y'all gave me that. Wouldn't that make me the most famous tarot reader in the world? Being, I'm just saying. All right, here we go. Let me just be big-headed. Just go along with it. Let's go to Gemini now. Miss Cleo is jealous in heaven of you. I love Miss Cleo. Here we go. Let's do this. All right. Okay, how does the person on Gemini's mind feel about them right now? Yeah, but the ones y'all are listing, do they get views? No. I see y'all listing names, but do they get views? No. All right. You on here listing names, but have all the subscribers you want, but are the views there? All right, here we go. Just saying, don't list names unless they come in with some views. All right, here we go. Let's do this. But, okay, but where's the views? Okay, all right. How this person feels about you is breaking point, loyalty, clarity. There is some type of breaking point. Okay, for you ones being smartasses, for the ones you are listing, go and look and see if they have an all signs that has 141,000 views like I do from 2 weeks ago. In fact, I think it's 142,000. Go look, it's on my lives. It's literally 2 weeks ago. What other reader gets a 142,000 views on an all sign? None! I'm gonna start being arrogant because I don't feel like I don't feel like I'm arrogant enough sometimes. For the ones y'all keep listing, where's the 142,000 views on one all sign? Where is that? None! So, where's the views? All right, here we go. All right, let's do this. Most watched, get over it. All right, here we go. Enough. Let me not be too arrogant. Let me not be too arrogant. Here we go. Okay. Now, I ain't down to no other reader. I'm just saying, I'm speaking facts. So if they get butthurt because they see, their name being commented on, I ain't even say it. It's y'all saying it in the comments. Where's the views to back up that? Where's the views? All right, here we go. Okay, let's do this. All right, let's go to Gemini now. Gemini, let's get to you. Lisa, I hope you change the timestamp because would you please timestamp all the talking out if you don't mind, Lisa, because I will happily do my own timestamps, but you really do help me and I thank you so much, all right? All right. Let's go to Gemini. Why is this person at a breaking point? So they're at some type of breaking point about you. Well, they spying on you, and I think, honestly, is it stuff you've been posting or is it your lack of posting? They may actually watch you to see what you're posting, and why are they spying and breaking point? Let me break that down. Ooh, the time is killing them. The time is killing them. The time is killing them. The waiting, the contemplating. The waiting and the contemplating is fucking bothering. I don't know how current this person is in your life or how far back they are. I don't know how current they are or how far back they are. All I know is that the time is killing them. The waiting, why is loyalty here? You're going to think I'm crazy, but you were a safe space for them. They felt safe with you. Cross watchers, don't add your 2 cents when they ask you for a penny. I'm speaking from Gemini's perspective. They're longing for you. You felt like a safe space to them. Were they in your home? Or if they weren't, they felt this sense of familiarity and safeness with you, and they kind of, why do I feel like they fucked that up for you and them? Oh God. This is what I'm channeling. I don't even talk like that. That's how I know it's channeled, because I'm just speaking what I'm channeling. Conflict about what? So what is their future actions? I love how y'all got butthurt about me taking or saying that. I love that. See, I say one thing and it stirs up all those emotions and people. And let me say something real motherfucking quick. Sorry, Gemini. And I'm going to do you a little extra bonus throughout these to make up for the talking. If you don't like my channel, you get the fuck off my channel. I'm not that hard up for a click. I'm not that hard up for a click. Here's my thing. Here's my rule. Don't mention other motherfuckers in my goddamn read. Quite frankly, don't mention them. Because the thing is, I don't expect to be mentioning their shit. Why are you mentioning them here? Because my thing is, come on. Why are you mentioning them here? I'm talking about me. Why am I seeing other businesses being mentioned in my shit? So if you don't like Tyler Tarot, and I'm not saying that in like an arrogant way, talking about the business, then get the fuck off. Get the fuck off. Go to them and fucking support them. Why are you so worried about them in my room? Get the fuck off. 1 second, Gemini, I'm gonna do you extra for the talking. Shut up, don't talk to me, please. To that person that says, no. Stop mentioning other tarot readers in my room. I don't associate with them. We don't sit and chat and do all that. Don't mention other tarot readers in my room. Because just like I don't want them mentioned in my room, I'm sure they wouldn't like me being mentioned in their room. Don't bring them up into my room. And moderators, when you see them putting business names in my room, get rid of them. When you see another tarot reader's name being mentioned in my room, get them out of here. Because I don't see that happening to them. I don't even keep up with them. But anytime I've watched or may have tuned in, I don't see my name being mentioned in their shit. And I was stating facts. I'm the most watched tarot reader on YouTube. Go look at the numbers. The numbers don't lie. I'm the most watched. And I was just stating a fact, and then you getting all butthurt and talking about these other ones. Good for them. Good for them. But don't mention them in my room, because the thing is, they're not supporting me. I'm not gonna sit there and support other people. All right? So if you see them moderators mentioning other business names in my shit, get rid of them. All right? So, one second, Gemini, I'm gonna do you an extra bonus, okay? Just let me kind of air this out. Because I'm aware that people have more subscribers than me. I'm aware of that. I'm okay with it. I honestly am. But where are the views to back up the number of subscribers? These people, you keep mentioning these people. Where are their views? It's crickets. I'm gonna be evil. My villain's coming out. I don't like it. I don't like it. Where are the views? Subscribers don't get you paid, views do. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. And where is the houses to back up these? You know what I'm saying? Why ain't they living like I'm living? Think about that. Oh, God, I gotta be a villain. I'm sorry. Gemini, I'm gonna redo your read. I'm gonna do you a second version of your read. Oh, God. Who wants me to go in? Who wants me to go in? Just give me permission to go in, I will. One second. Gemini, I'm sorry. I'm gonna do you a second version of your read. A second edition. Where is their big houses? Where's their nice cars? Let's pay. Okay, so I'm saying, where is it? See, y'all sitting there mentioning people, but where is the lifestyle to back up? So, come on now. Where's the lifestyle? Like, not that you have to go buy a mansion. Don't get me wrong, but where? Because you're sitting there mentioning all these fucking business names. Where are their views? Where's the nice things? You know why they don't have nice things? Because they don't get views. So from now on, let me tell you something. It may sound like I'm hating this, and really not that. Look at my views. But it's disrespectful for you to come up in here mentioning other business. Because I'm pretty sure if there was a Pepsi commercial, Pepsi wouldn't want Coke inserting their own ad inside their commercial, would they? Or would McDonald's be okay with Burger King saying, okay, the Big Mac's great and all, but here's our, and no. Stop mentioning other people's businesses in my chat. You respect me. And if you can't respect me, one second, Gemini, if you can't respect me, get the fuck off my channel or keep your motherfucking mouth zipped, period. All right? So that's the way I put it. And I'm going to still say, I'm probably not the most famous one, even though that TikTok video, everybody was mentioning my name. I'll put it this way, I'm the most watched. This ain't no mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the most fairest of them all. It ain't that. No, the numbers don't lie. All right? Okay, let's get back to Gemini now. Okay. All right, let's do this. Name one bitch that's a tarot channel that can get 142,000 on one all sign in 2 weeks. Not one. All right? Actually, there's, but I'm gonna look, that don't count. No. All right? Here we go. So I'm gonna stake my claim because you're not gonna take away my achievements. You're not gonna take away my achievements. All right? Okay. It's because you feel low and you feel some type of way, you ain't gonna take away what I work for. All right? And for you ones that are doubting what I'm saying, where is their nice things? Where are their big houses? Do they own 2 houses like I do? Do they own 2 fucking luxury cars? No. Because they ain't got the views to make them, they ain't got the views to buy that type of shit. All right, here we go. Now, we're gonna get back to this Gemini read. We're gonna do a second Gemini read to make up for all the talking, all right? First message I'm getting is this. I can't believe I just said all that. I can't believe I just said all that. Who in here is mad at me because I said all that? Oh, I don't give a fuck. All right, Gemini, you have a person that's basically sitting, you know what, Lisa Duck, can you just timestamp it right now? And I'm gonna do them a second read, but can you just timestamp it right now? Cut all that talking out because they'll bitch about that. All right. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Gemini, I get that there's this person that's been waiting to speak to you. I don't know how far back or how current you dealt with them. I don't know. Doesn't really give an indication of that like it did for Taurus. They're longing like crazy for you. They're longing like crazy for you. And it's like they're conflicted. And I think with you, they felt this sense of, they felt safe with you. And I almost feel like they fucked it up. Right, Juicy? Right. I almost feel like they fucked it up. I almost feel like they fucked it up. Because with you, they felt a sense of like familiarity, safeness. I don't know why I keep wanting to say safe, and you may not understand that, but maybe some of you will understand that. All right? How would they know who this bitch is? See? I'm about to cry. Not really. You cried over them, didn't you? You got close to it. You know what makes you upset? Because you felt like they made you feel like it was just you that they wanted. Did they have options, or did they just, were they indecisive about what you two had? Because what I get is, I feel like they've had whiny moments over you. Shut up, and really, shut up now. I feel like they're really upset. I think they've cried on it. I think they've cried over it. I keep getting this sense, Gemini, channeled wise. I keep getting this sense that they feel like they fucked something up. I don't know why I keep getting that, but I'm gonna go along with it. All right? I'm gonna go along with it. I'm gonna go along with it. Here we go. What is this person's future actions toward Gemini? Chasing you and bitter. You know what? I just got this in my head. I'm gonna tell you what I channeled. They don't chase you yet because they think that you are going to give them a fight or a push. They're afraid you're going to push away them chasing you. I don't know if that makes any sense. It's like they think that you're closed off to them almost. They want to chase you. They want to chase you. They want to chase you. How will they know who this is? Here we go. This bitch was probably talking to multiple people, or at least they were entertaining people in their messages or their inbox. There was something, or their DMs, whatever you want to call it. They were entertaining other people. And I think that when you pulled out the carpet, or you pulled the carpet from out under them, what I mean by that, not literally, when you pulled back, it made them realize how important you truly are. And that's why I kept getting that energy of them feeling like they fucked up. I keep getting, I fucked up. This is not a cross watchers read, but I keep getting, I fucked up. Because sometimes as I'm reading, I'll get like sayings. I don't hear stuff, I just get like feelings, or I'll get a song in my head. Let's go to your second story, but this person will chase you in the future. You've not heard the last of them. Let's do your second story for the interruption. It's not gonna be very long. I'm gonna do you another storyline. That way, you know, they can make up for me talking a lot. I apologize for that, but I'm not gonna have people disrespecting me and making my achievements look, dumb. No, you're not gonna do that to me. You're not gonna sit there and take away my achievements, all right? Because you know what? My achievements speak for themselves. All right? And for you ones that keep saying this, let me tell your ass something. For you commenters that keep saying, oh, you can lose that just as fast. Do you not think I'm aware of that? But guess what? I'd rather be a has-been than I never was. Mic drop. Mic drop. I'd rather be a has-been than I never was. Now put that in your pipe and smoke it. Stop trying to humble me. I ain't gonna be humble, because when I'm too humble, people run over you. 1 second, Gemini. I ain't gonna be humble. I'd rather be a has-been than I never was. Don't take away my achievements, because every day I literally, bitch, I ain't even gotta take the stairs no more. I take an elevator to all 3 floors in my home. So don't sit there and try to trash on my achievements. Did you see the size of my theater? I have a theater in my house, an actual theater. Don't sit and take away my achievements, bitch. And don't try to tell me to humble myself. As hard as I fucking worked for the last 10 years, and you're gonna sit there and try to shit on my achievements, bitch, fuck you. And I'm being arrogant. I'm not arrogant enough sometimes. Yes, it does, Chris. Or the gate, yes. Don't sit there and shit on my achievements. Don't do that. Thanks for the 2 Eve. Thank you so much. Thank you. Don't shit on me. And don't mention other people in my chat. This is not their channel. This is my channel. Why am I seeing their names in my channel? All them names y'all listed, like 10, 15, 20 fucking names. Stop mentioning people in my shit. All right? Because let me tell you this. I don't associate with any tarot readers. I don't. I'm kind, I'm cordial, but I'm not sitting there buddy-buddy with them. I don't even watch them. And so when you're sitting here, some of y'all mentioned people I saw names I ain't even heard of. But the thing is, I just knew it was a tarot reader you were mentioning, based off the fact it says insert names tarot. Stop mentioning these people in my shit, all right? And trying to get them some clout. Don't do that, all right? Okay, here we go. Don't shit on my motherfucking achievements. And don't tell me to humble myself. I know it, Rachel. I thought about that the other day. Don't tell me to humble myself. I worked hard to be able to talk about my achievements. All right? Let's go to Gemini's second story. Sorry, Gemini. That's why I'm doing you a second story. And Lisa Duck's going to timestamp the talking out. Thank you, Lisa. You know what, Lisa? At the end of the read, I'm going to do you a free question for the help. Thank you. So at the end of the read, any question you want, I'll answer it. All right? Here we go. Chris, who are you talking to? And for the record, I keep paper plates in my fridge because I'm afraid of bugs getting on the plates. I don't have bugs, but as an insect phobic, I put a lot of stuff in the fridge because I know that they can't get in there. I don't have bugs, active bugs. As an insect phobe, I put plates in the fridge because they can't access the fridge. All right? I don't have bugs. Y'all know my insect phobia. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's do this. All right, here we go. Let's go to Gemini's second question. Or sorry, second read, sorry. It's not appropriate as a comment, it's not, but here we go. Here we go, let's do this. Okay. Let's do this. Damn it, it's waiting for you two to have something. I don't know if this, Gemini, I don't know if this is somebody new or old. All I say is they're just waiting for something to happen between you two. How would they know who this is? Here we go. Well, they're imagining their life with you. They want to apologize. It's somebody you know a little bit. You may have not met them yesterday. You definitely know who they are to a degree. You definitely know who they are to a degree. Here we go. Gemini, I want to apologize to you. Not me, talking about the person. And they wait for that day you two are something. How would Gemini know specifically? Now, you could have known this person around spring and summer. It didn't come out, but I saw it at the bottom of the deck. I decided to say something. How would they know who this is? It's the one. I keep getting this feeling, Gemini. I don't know why it keeps coming out. And every time I clarify a card, it keeps saying it again. It's the one where you felt there was so much potential. You may even still feel like there's potential there. But they at least think it's still potential there, is what I feel. And they sit around and wait for the day you two are something more. Can y'all hear me, by the way? Can y'all hear me? How would Gemini be able to pinpoint exactly who this is? It's the one, you got a lot of mixed signals from them. It's like they were blocking you out. You felt like they were blocking love between you two. You feel like they messed it up. It's the one you blame. You feel like they messed it up. It keeps saying you feel like they messed it up. So what is this? You feel their pain. You feel their sorrow sometimes, don't you? You feel it. Are you a psychic whore? Or a whore who's psychic? What's their future actions toward you? Here we go. Well, they're going to be more in their feminine. Not they're going to come back with their hand limped and fingernails and all that. I mean, they're going to like, okay, when they come back around, or they could already be there, I don't know, but it says they're hoping for more between you two. They're hoping they didn't mess it up and like fully. And I feel like at some point they're going to come toward you and be more feminine. Not feminine like you're thinking. Feminine as in being more receptive to you. Being more emotional. All right? Being more emotional. Being more emotional. Gemini, I love you. Gemini, I love you, Gemini. Not me. I couldn't love you if you was the last one on the earth. Couldn't love you. But I love you, Gemini. You're the one I love. Whether I have options or not, I love you. You're the one I love. I'm speaking from their perspective. I think a love confession is going to come from them at some point. Let's go to Cancer. Somebody said I knew it. Y'all are crazy. Here we go. Ara says, I love you too, Tyler. Y'all are so crazy. All right, here we go. I love you too, Ara. I really love y'all. I do. And I'm sorry. I want to say this real quick before I go to Cancer. I'm sorry if I seemed arrogant before. That really wasn't even my intention. I was just saying that I feel honored that y'all watch me a lot. And somehow they turned it into a tarot war. And so, all right. So I apologize. But you're not going to shit on my achievements, period. Let's go to Cancer. You're not going to shit on my achievements. As much as I've done for the tarot community in itself, and the truth be told, a lot of them copy off of me. So you're basically giving credit to people that copied off of me. And I don't like that, because the thing is, okay, give them all the credit you want, but don't sit there and when I'm talking about my achievements, bring these bitches up. You know what I'm saying? Truth be told, they got their whole fucking business model off of me. All right? Okay, let's do this. All right, let's go to Cancer now. Cancer, how does this person feel about you? I just got made them give your ass a child, make them give your ass a child. Somebody could be somebody that you wanted more with, whether a child or a picket fence, but we'll see. How does this person feel about Cancer, the one they focus on the most? They still feel like something's gonna happen. Okay, here we go. Whoa, okay. What are they shocked about? Oh, I just got there. They shocked because they fell for you. Outrageous. Outrageous. Somebody says I'm invited to the cookout. I am invited. I'm half black. You didn't know that? I am invited because I am half black. You only say that to white people. She said I'm invited to the cookout. Thank you. Anyways, what I feel is Love you too. What I feel is this. I'm shocked that I fell in love with you, Cancer. I'm speaking from their perspective. I do love you, Cancer, but not in that way. I couldn't handle you more than a day. I'd have your ass sitting outside somewhere with, I'd have your ass put out the house. I couldn't handle you more than a day. All right. You know what shocked them the most? Keep in mind, it says all sign their true hidden feelings. It shocked them that they fell for you. I don't think they ever coined you as someone they'd fall for, and they did. They did. How would they know who this is? And they feel like there's a possibility for you two to have more. How would they know who this is? How would they know who this is? Two of Swords. Could be a Libra. That's my Libra card. If not Libra, this person could be into dark stuff, or like, if not, let's see, because I'm looking at this card. I feel like it's somebody that was indecisive about you. Do they live at a distance or travel? If not, how else would they know this? I mean, a Cancer like yourself, or a Leo, the one that seems like they were seeking attention from you. You know what's so funny? I'm gonna say something crazy. They were seeking attention from you. They loved the attention you gave them, but see, they didn't think they'd fall in love. I know you think I'm crazy. I think honestly they were playing at first. I think this started out. You ever seen the movie? What was that movie? She's All That, where I think it's that movie where he took on the task of basically, what is it? Making her up, making her look good, and turned her popular. But then he started falling for it. It was like a bet that he took. I'm not saying that they took a bet. What I'm saying is, I think they were playing with you at first. What I'm trying to say, but I think as time developed, it sounds like a movie. I get it. That they actually caught real feelings. And I think they're shocked that they caught those feelings. I don't know where you stand with them, but it makes me think that you two are not in the best of standing, because it says they're longing for you. So what that tells me is, if somebody was longing for you, they're not around you. Or maybe if they are around you, there's a longing for more attention from you. But what I get is they long for you. And when I asked why are they shocked, it said, I literally got in my head because I fell for you. I didn't expect that. Bye, see you, have a good one. What is this bitch's future action towards Cancer? I just got don't call tonight. They could try to call or text or something like that. Let's see. King of Wands. Could be a fire sign. Aries, Sag, Leo. Strength card. They're holding back like a motherfucker. Don't think this bitch has lost interest. Don't think this bitch doesn't give a fuck. They're just good at performing. Are they a Leo? If not, do they have that pride, that ego, arrogance like a Leo? Do not be fooled by the theatrics that they're doing, whatever that may mean to you. It takes every fiber of their being to be able to hold back from you. Thanks, Nellies, for that. Thank you so much for that. Or, sorry, Neil. Thank you, Neil, for that 5. I don't know if I'm saying your name right, but thank you for that. What is this person holding back? From doing, from feeling, whatever, what is it? You're gonna think I'm crazy. They wanna live with you. Have a place with you. Hey, Ortho Home Defense, how you doing? Do you know that they're holding back? They know what you two could have, and I think that scares them. They didn't expect this. Outrageous! They didn't expect this. I said, what are they holding back from doing towards you? Look, it says strength, then you got establishment, foundation, family, and security. The literal thought of you two being an item scares them. And I think why it scares them is, I didn't want that, but I want it. Who here understands what I'm saying? Oklahoma, I've been through there many times. Maybe I'll stop through there and do a meet and greet one time. What are their future actions? If you were waiting for them to drop somebody for you, they will, or at least they think they want to do that. Or if you're just waiting for them to make a choice, why do I feel like they will at some point? I just hope that you're present. I hope that you're available at the time they do that. It makes me think that maybe a while, or they'll just keep dragging their ass. But I don't think they ever expected to fall for you. I think at first they were playing with you. I do. I think it started off as a plaything. You were a plaything to them at first. But then as shit got serious, that's why they froze up and started acting funny and being, I don't know if they ghosted or if they just stopped being present or whatever it is they stopped doing. It wasn't a lack of interest. It wasn't a loss of interest. It was literally them being too interested and they froze up. All right, let's go to Leo now. Let's go to Leo now. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's go to Virgo. Sorry, Leo. Damn it. Some of you doing a Virgo. Thank you for that, JG, for that. Thank y'all for the super chats. Thank you. Thank you so much. For you ones that have my membership, the personal level, I'll be answering your personal tarot questions on May 1st. So send your questions to my email address. I'll post it in the community thing. All right. All right. So for Leo, how does this person feel deep down about Leo that they're hiding from Leo? Let's see. That they're healing. I just got immediately, if it's a new person, what they're hiding from you is they're healing from something else. That's why they're not as present. But I forget for some of you, if you know who this is, they won't commitment with you. They do. You two need to heal things. There needs to be some communication. Whether it be a thorough communication or just communication, period. There needs to be communication. How you two going to commit not communicating? When we do, come and gather you both around and talk for you. Let me come and, speak for y'all. You tell me one thing in one ear, I'll relay it to them. Then they tell me something this ear and I'll relay it to you. When we do, come and walk around with y'all too. You may come and do a threesome with you too and just be in the bed with you too. You mean to put the condom on for you too and, you mean to stimulate a certain area while you stimulate one area. When we do, I can't be there with you. What's going to happen if you two are not communicating? That was so over the But what I get is, the point I'm trying to make is, what's going to happen if you two are not communicating? So I'm going to tell you this. What they're hiding from you is they want commitment. But I feel like also they want healing with you, if that makes any sense. I don't know what that means. I think you'd know more of what it means than I would. So what is this person's feelings for Leo? Can y'all hear me? Do you know what they're hiding from you as well is? Is it the fact that they try to stay busy to not focus on you? There's my girl, Morning Star. How you doing, Morning Star? Here we go. Jennifer, you're crazy. Shout out to Jennifer Morningstar. I'm gonna go check her channel out too. She ain't gonna like that I'm saying this. She does not like this, but go check out Jennifer Morningstar's channel. She's the best. And she predicts shit like crazy. Bye, see ya, have a good one. She's honestly a witch. Bye, see ya, have a good one. Outrageous Jennifer Morningstar is. So go check her out. She's right there. Go check her out. She does reads on YouTube. Go check her out. All right. What I get is this. What I get is this energy of, do you know they try to stay busy to not focus on you? Do you know they stay busy to not focus on you? I never found the snake. He ran off. Thank you for asking, though. I've been trying to look for him. Ever since I saw him, he left. Here we go. What are this person's future actions toward Leo? Is it an Aquarius, Virgo? It could be any sign. Leo, I can't live without you. I can't live without you. You know what upsets? Who wants to know what upsets me about this read, about this energy, about this bitch? Say I want to know what's upset you. Just say it, because I want. Who wants to know what upsets me? Because I just got a channeling I just got a channeling. Who in here has seen Family Matters? With Laura and Steve and Stefan, who turns in, or Steve turns into Stefan when he gets inside that machine. Are you the Laura? Our cross watcher, just listen to it if it makes sense. Are you the Laura? Or sorry, are you the, what I meant to say was, are you the Steve and you were done with a Laura? Let me explain. I don't care what your gender is or what gender they are. You know how for many seasons, Steve fought for the affection and love of Laura. And this shady bitch would reject him time and time again. And remember the last season, when he was getting ready to leave and he couldn't do it anymore. And she goes, Steve, why are you leaving? Or Steve, you can't leave. He goes, why, Laura? Because I love you and I can't imagine my life without you. This took this bitch that long, but you had Myra Monkhouse, who was beautiful, great personality, and he's rejecting her for Laura the whole entire. So the point I'm trying to make is, I hate Laura Winslow. Just go along with it. What a shady bitch. Anyways, y'all know how I feel about Laura Winslow and Jenny from Forrest Gump. Anyways, were they rejecting you initially, or was it an energy of you feeling rejected initially, and now they're ready to step up because now they have a possibility of losing the possibility of you two? Why is commitment here? And now that you want to walk away, you want to do all this, now they want you. One day. They still believe that one day you two are going to be something. They think that, you know what I feel? They feel like you two have a timeless love. You may not believe that. I'm not going to say they have love for you or it's puppy love. They in love, Leo. And I feel like at some point this person could travel toward you, come toward you, some shape, form, or fashion, and try to open up and tell you. I do feel like that. But I just hope, like I said for that last sign, I hope it's not too late. And you know what I've been channeling a lot for the signs lately is that I hope it's not too late by the time these people do this stuff. Who in here remembers when I was saying for the collective a while back, maybe about 2-3 months ago, I kept saying, I keep getting it. Some of y'all are gonna really be shocked when these people who you don't expect it to do this, when they come back and just tell you how they feel or what they, Lord, never mind, what they want. Some of y'all, I'm gonna say this for Leo, but I'm gonna say this for the collective too. I'm gonna say that collective and Leo, everybody that's watching, y'all gonna be very shocked when these people come toward you and do this shit that I've been predicting, like opening up, expressing things. But what I've been channeling recently is that I hope that you are still available by the time they want to do these big fucking gestures of love. I hope that you're available still, which can mean many things. It can mean you're already involved by the time they try to do this, or you're just not as interested, or your work's more of a focus for you. They better get, it's almost like these people have a very small window of time to do this shit because your life may go in a different direction, Leo and collective. Your life may go in a different direction. And I just hope they act on it before they lose out on it. I'm gonna say that for the Leo collective. Because I had been channeling for a while. A lot of these people you don't see coming are gonna express things, it's gonna make your head spin. And even those ones you think they would never come forward and do something like that. No, they will. It's just a matter if they make it in time or not, due to the circumstance I just said that could be going on in your life. Work, other options, something's gonna be, I hope they get there in time, is what I'm trying to say. But I do feel like this person's gonna try to come toward you. Why? See? Yeah, 5 of Pentacles reversed, 3 of Cups reversed. They could pop up and still even have options, but trying to still pop up and have you as one, I don't know. I don't think they want to lose you, but they are probably going to. I don't know why I get that. Somebody just said, do they regret the actions toward Leo? I do feel like they do. But I feel like, honestly, y'all fell for a bum. And I'm not saying like bum money-wise, they could be. But I feel like a spiritual bum. There's somebody that just is a bum spiritually, emotionally, mentally. All right? But it wouldn't shock me. This person still wants you. I keep wanting to say for you Leos that just met somebody new. They do like you. They just ain't over their past thing. What I kept getting. I don't read married people. If you're married, go be married. I don't mean that as rude, but what I'm saying, it's either gonna last or it doesn't. I mean, what can I read in a marriage? One of you is gonna roll over in the bed. One's gonna steal the covers. You're going to have a taft over, or you're going to have a little lover's tat over bills. I mean, what can I read other than if you're going to be together or not? So I'm saying, when we do come be married with y'all, we're going to go live in Utah, all three of us, and, wear buns in our head and wear a prairie dress and worship the FLDS. When we do. Let me be a brother husband for you too. When we do, folks, I don't read married people. I mean, I can pick up on married people sometimes, but if honestly, I did my what do you call it? What is that shit called? I did the demographics on what watches me most, and 96, 97% of people were single that watch me. So there's really not that market for the married person to have a read, because I only get like 3 views. So here we go. Let's go to yeah, there's no brother husbands in Tyler's Trail. That's right. Let's go to Virgo. I mean, I can read for married people. Always still tune in. It could pick up on you and your person, but honestly, I did a poll, and the poll was, tell me what your status is. Some of you may remember it. And it said single, it said loosely involved. It had all different like categories. And I'm telling you, like a good 93, 94, maybe 95% was single of my subscriber base. So, all right, let's go to Virgo. What is the hidden feelings that this person has for Virgo? And we're gonna look at their actions too. So you're fine, mine, Haven Hill. I don't like them. They're a breadcrumber. I don't like them. They're playing you purposely. And I feel like, honestly, they just want to keep you on the line. King of Wands reversed, Magician upright, and Six of Pentacles. This person, what they're not telling you is they're a breadcrumber, and they just want to keep you on the line. Why? We're going to see why. Somebody's a fire sign, a Gemini. Somebody Earth. Let's see. 7 of Cups, because they got options. I said, why are they keeping you on the line? Because they got options. That's a direct answer. Folks, please get rid of this person, Virgo. You are not their main option. I know you don't want to hear that. I know that stings. I don't even like telling people that. Like, I don't want to ruin people's fucking dreams and hopes. I don't. That's not what I live to do. I mean, y'all think I'm some big villain, and actually I kind of am. But I'm honestly a nice person. I'd like to think that. Just go along with it. I'd like to think that. But I just feel like, honestly, I said, why are they keeping you on the line? I got 7 of Cups, because they have options. And I think they want to keep you amongst the options they have. Now, I'm going to clarify how they feel and shit and what their future actions is. Let's kind of dig deeper, all right? Here we go. Let's do this. How does this person feel about Virgo deep down? Sorrow. They're upset. I don't know what happened between you two, but they're upset about something. Let's see. Lusting. And they play with their coochie. Or they finger them. Or they choke the chicken. You catching my drift? They got a lot of sexual thoughts. Did you have sex with them? Hell, even if you didn't, I think they still have the sexual thoughts. For you ones that didn't do the deed with them, I get them going, damn, I should at least hit it before I, whatever it is. And if you did do the deed, I get them thinking about those moments. They're kind of upset. Why is this person so upset? So wait. Let's put this into full perspective here. Let's look at the full picture. Is this somebody that played you and now is upset because now they're having to have sorrow over you? What? Memories. You know what's bothering them? The memories. I think, honestly, this person's thinking about the sexual stuff you two did. And if you didn't do the sexual things, I keep getting, if you didn't do it, they're thinking, damn, I should have at least hit it. I get 2 separate Virgos in this. And if you did do the deed, they're thinking about that. They think about the exact, when they put it in this, when you put it in that, when you sucked on that and you sucked on this, thinking about the position you was in at the moment, whatever it was. And if you didn't do the deed, I keep wanting to say, if you didn't do the deed, they say, damn, I wish I would have at least got a taste of it. I don't like the fact they're keeping you on the line. Who in here understands this read? What's the future actions towards Virgo? Nothing of significance. 5 of Pentacles, nothing. Nothing. Holding back. You ain't gonna get nothing from them. But look, take solace in this. I don't even know if solace is the right word. Take a little bit of We'll see it this way. Just because they're not around you physically doesn't mean they're not thinking about you. They are. They are. A lot. And I want to say for some of you, down the line, I can get them having regrets and sorrow about what they did and how they did things. Thanks for the 2. If they're not already at that point, is what I want to say. Thank you, Venusia, for that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What is this person's future actions? Even though I already asked that, I want to see what the oracle says. Healing. Healing. Don't think they walked away from this unscathed. I think, honestly, this person was keeping you as an option. They were playing games. You picked up on them playing games, and they were. And they were playing games. They had a lot of options. But you know what? Okay. Who in here wants to know what I just channeled? What I got was their karma is going to be that at some point I get them dwindling down to no options. I get down the line a form of karma is going to play out where they don't get no options. Like, see, when they were dealing with you, they may have had options and shit, right? But I get them going through like a desert period. Like, somebody can live in a desert, don't have to, but I get them going through a desert period where nothing is biting. They're throwing out the real, but nothing bites. I think that could be a form of karma they experience. Thank you, Amanda. Thanks for the 2. Thank you. Why do I just got it just channeled through my head that they're going to go through a healing phase with you, right? Or they're going to go through a healing phase over you is what I meant to say. But I get them like going through a period where they just can't they're throwing out the real, but nothing's biting as far as options and shit. So if you think this player walked away unscathed, they're not. And I even get a form of karma they're going to have is down the line, if they're not already feeling this way, that is, that they're going to have regrets over it. I honestly feel like there's some sadness. Why are they sad when they're the one that played? I'd love to know that. Because they didn't make the choice. And I also feel like, why do I get them going through a phase where nobody wants them? They may feel like at one point they had options and shit, but they're going to go through a phase where they ain't got shit going on. And watch, you end up having a lot of options, and they're going to see that you have more options at some point. Watch. No, I'm not drunk. Are you? Dealing with your ass, I need a shot or 2. All right? How does this person feel about it? Thank you, Rockies, for that too. Thank you. Trying to focus on their work and all that. How do they, I don't know why I want to ask this, but I'm going to ask it. How does this person think Virgo feels about them? I don't know why I want to ask that. Aren't you curious to know too? They know you still want to work on this with them, but they also feel like you're playing it cold like you don't. So they think that you're playing it cold. They don't think that you're actually cold toward it. They think you're putting a performance on, which makes me think that they think, you know what that makes me think? That they watch you. How would they know how you're looking? I mean, you could be around them or work around them, and if you don't, it's like they watch you. How do they know how you fucking look? So I'm saying, how do they know? Or are they psychic? Do they feel things? I don't know. Or maybe there is feeling that you're maybe cold toward it, but there's this, they're convinced that you're acting like you're free from this, but you're really not, that you're just putting on a performance, that you are detached from them. But they feel deep down, I'm not saying this is how you feel, I'm saying this is how they think you feel. They think deep down that you basically do want to work on this, but you're trying to act like you don't. All right, let's go to Libra. You need to watch your tires. I don't know if it's for Libra or Virgo or some sign out there. Your tires are like bald. What I get is your tires popping. You need some new tires. Some of you having issues replacing them. I don't know if it's money. Something about tires. Somebody needs to work on their tires. Tires. Some of you a blowout. Watch it. Here we go. Let's go to Libra now. Thank you, Easy for that too. Thank you. Here we go. Let's do this. How does this person on Libra's mind feel about them? What's the hidden feelings they feel about them? They think you two are done. Finality. I think they may think that you two are over. I don't know why. Let's see. Intuition. What they're not telling you is it's like they feel like their intuition is telling them that you're done. Are you putting out the energy toward them that you're done? Are you saying to yourself in your head, like, we done? Even if you're not talking to them, are you saying we done? Or even if you're around them or not around them, are you putting the energy out because they're feeling like intuitively that you're putting up an energy like you're done or that this is final for you? Is there distance between you two? Or long distance? Or is there emotional distance? Clearly there is. Let's see. Why finality? I keep getting this energy of we are never getting back together. I'm not saying that's the prediction. What I get is they feel like you're done. They also think that you're acting like you're done because you want them to chase you. That's really what I'm getting. What happened between these two? We're Libra and this individual. Releasing. Did you let this bitch go? Or did they let you go? And now they're like sitting there almost hoping still. They think that you're letting go. The same story. They think you're letting them go. Whether it's due to what you're like putting out there, like are you putting that like energy out there, or is it just you're not doing shit and they're just assuming you're done? I don't know. But what I can tell you this, whatever variation of the story that you are, the biggest story I'm getting is they think that you're done. Let's see what their future actions are. Being emotionally aloof or unavailable. I just got in my head, some of you, they could try to come towards you and manipulate their way back into your life. So it's a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Then you got 8 of Cups reversed. They're coming back your way. If they're around you, then they're going to stick around. If they're not around you, they will be around you. I get them coming back around to try to like manipulate their way back into your life. Are they a drinker or somebody that's just manipulative? Is it a Libra, a water sign? Could be any sign. They've thought of, this may sound crazy, but you know, I feel like at some point they were so bitter, or they will get this way, to where they thought about messaging people you know or causing drama between you and other people. Like they've thought about that. I'm not saying they did that, but I feel like it's crossed their mind because the reason this is the Mean Girls deck. I think it's Miss Onyx that bought me these. And on here it says, you know, when they in the movie where they were trying to get the click back, and they put what they were going to do toward them to get the click back. They could have at some point go, oh, let me hit them where it hurts, or go toward people, or start drama. They thought about that. They're a very manipulative person, is what I keep getting. And if you think they're not the type that would do that, I don't think you know them that well. Because I wouldn't get that for no reason. Thank you for saying that. I wouldn't get that for no reason. Thank you so much, Magdalene. Thank you. Because this justice card is very different than the other ones. But see, it's about getting people back and that justice, right? I feel like for some of you, they at some point may think like, well, if I can't get to them, I'll get them where it hurts. And they've thought about how they can go about getting you back, which is strange because I feel like this is somebody that's very manipulative and they caused all the issue, most of the issues. I always feel like there's two sides to a story, so I ain't gonna say it's just one person, but they have thought about it. Or at some point I get them thinking about it because it's in their future actions. What's the outcome between these two bitches? Judgment reversed. And 9 of Wands. You may stick to your guns and not, I shouldn't say that word on YouTube, even though I wasn't using it in that context, but still. But I get you sticking to your senses, and you may at some point, they may try to have another chance with you, but you may feel led to not let them back in. I'm gonna be real with you. You now may think, no, I think I may try it again or whatnot. I may do something. No, but you may at some point like have that chance, and you may shock yourself as to how you handle it when they try to come toward you with that intent. If you're catching my drift. But this person thinks that you're done, and I don't think they want to believe you're done. And I think in the future they're trying to come back. 8 of Cups reverses their future actions. They feel like they invested too much for them to just give up. And I think, honestly, they're emotionally attached to you. They feel this emotional tie to you they can't shake. I don't care what they're doing, who they're doing, but they feel like they can't shake you, Libra, all right? Let's go to Scorpio now, but they think that you're done. I don't think they're done with you, all right? What predictions do y'all have for me, psychics and mediums, in the comments? What's coming up for me? Y'all predicted the love life. That happened. So what's next? Here we go. Is there going to be marriage? Is there going to be, engagement? Or, no, actually, I don't want love predictions. Give me something. What else is coming up for me other than anything love related? All right, here we go. Let's go to Scorpio. Here we go. Ooh, I like that one, Sweetie Escapes. Here we go. Another bird. Oh, God. Here we go. Let's do this. Here we go. Some of you are going to travel. This is ground control to Major Tom. So some of you, there could be some travels in the future. Here we go. Wait, Libra got skipped. What do you mean Libra got skipped? I just did Libra, didn't I? Ain't that what I just did? See, y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. Oh, I'd love to be on the Howard Stern show. How's Howard Stern gonna know of my existence? I'd love that. I love Howard Stern. I've been a fan since 1997, 8, I'd say 99, no, about 98, 99. Oh, I love Howard Stern. I've been a fan forever. Thanks for the 1010, the navigator. Thank you so much for that. 1010. 1010. Thank you so much. Thank you. What's the next sign we're doing? Yeah, Scorpio. Thank you, Lisa. All right. Some of you are going to be either visiting some European place or I get you falling for a European. Here we go. Okay, I'll take that too, Carol Wilson. Here we go. Yes, more furniture is going to be coming soon. Here we go. All right, how does this person on Scorpio's mind feel about them deep down, and what's the hidden element of their feelings for them? Heart fog. Whoever this is, I think that I'm getting, okay. Why are they blaming you? Thank you, Sadia, for that 5. Thank you for the super chats today. Thank y'all for all these super chats. I appreciate those. Thank you. They feel like you're their soulmate. Yeah, they've actually had that thought, like you two. There's no way that Scorpio is not my soulmate. Look at the tie I feel for them. Here's the issue. They think it's over. It's giving me the Libra energy. Are you done with a Libra? If not, okay, Angel Whisperer. They're blaming you. I'm going to be real with you. Why are they blaming you? I think for some of you, they wonder if you truly felt some way about them. I'm going to be real with you. Why heart fog? The immediate sense I got was they wonder if you truly had those feelings depth. I don't know where you stand with them now, but it's almost like they feel like things may be final between you two or over. That's literally what it's telling me. And they feel like you're a soulmate of theirs. And that's not just saying in general. I think this person, they literally have the thought like, we got to be some type of soul tie. Even if they're not spiritual, they think there's a soul tie there because of how strong it is on them. And what I get is they wonder if you felt, what did Libra do for them? Or sorry, Scorpio. What did Scorpio do for them to wonder all that? I'm just kind of curious. Healing. Oh, you know what makes them think that you didn't have the same feelings? Ask me what, Tyler? Ask me, because I want you to be engaged. Come on. Come on. They cried. I'm touching my titties. They've cried over this? Or they will? We're not going to do that. Ask me. What's got them questioning, if you felt the same way, was how fast you dropped the bitch. Or how fast you disengaged. Whether you dropped them, whether you stopped talking to them, whether you just you're not as communicative with them if you're around them. When you pulled the energy back, they go, they didn't even like me. How could they get rid of me that fast? How could they put up the wall so fast? If they were that involved with me emotionally, they couldn't have did it like that fast. That's literally what they're doing. You doing that, whatever you did, and whatever way you cut it off or whatever you did, that's what made them start thinking, okay, clearly they didn't want me like that. There's no way they could have cast me to the side that fast. Literally, it's what it's telling me. Was it just you taking your power back? Who in her understands this message? Just say yes if you do. Good, Lisa. I'm glad you said that. Good. I'm gonna watch these predictions back when I watch it back. What is this person's future actions towards Scorpio? I'm telling you, what made them start thinking if you had true feelings or not is the fact that you pulled back, you stopped being as communicative, or you did something that made them think, well, clearly they didn't like me very much. Scorpio didn't like me very much. How could they pull back so easily? How could they stop dealing with me so easily? They will message you, and they will offer you emotions. Page of Swords is their future actions. They are watching you. I just got for some of you, they know you watch me and they watch you in the chat. If not, if they don't watch tarot or nothing, I get they watch you. Page of Swords, they watch you. The future actions is Page of Swords upright and Knight of Cups. At some point, they're going to come towards you and test the waters to see if you're open, and they're going to have some type of emotional offer. It ain't the biggest one, but it's just enough to see where you stand with them. Yeah, Page of Cups. I even get an apology. I don't know if there's kids involved or if this person's just childish as fuck. It was like dealing with a child. Like they have like a lot of immaturity. There's going to be an apology and a love offer. On some level, they're going to offer some type of emotions. It ain't the King of Cups, but it's definitely a start in the right direction. But I also get this energy, they will be watching you, and at some point they're going to pounce and like say something emotional. And what I got was that's them testing the waters to see if you're even still open to it. I do get them telling you an emotional thing, like it's either a love offer or it's a message. There's something they're going to do. How does this person feel about Scorpio right now? We're on Scorpio. Ooh, if you end up rejecting them, they're going to be so mad. And if you open to them, I got two ways this could go. Some of you may actually try to reject them and they're going to be so upset. But then another side I got was for you ones to actually entertain them again. The problem is they'll do a lot at first and do all these little gestures that you will love that they do. But the problem is they're going to put that guard right back up, or they're going to be very, I'm saying, it almost feels like they're just trying to test the waters, in my opinion. I mean, you can entertain what you want, but that's what I'm kind of getting. Empress, I'm yelling at you. There you go. But yes, they are watching you and they will come toward you and offer some type of emotion. All right? Hands down, they will. And I honestly feel like they think that how fast you got rid of them or how fast you stopped dealing with them or how fast you disengaged from them, that's convinced them that you didn't have true feelings. And that's what's got them in their head the most. What's the two things that's got them in their head the most is that they think it's over is the first thing. And the second thing is they feel like how fast you disengaged from them has them thinking that maybe you didn't have feelings at all. Because their logic is, well, they wouldn't have been able to get rid of me that easily if they had all these emotions. They feel like you would at least try to work on it more or something like that. So if you make sense with that, that's how they feel. All right? Let's go to Sagittarius. Let's go to Sagittarius. Here we go. Sagittarius, let's go to you. There we go. Who drinks? Somebody drinks too much? All right, here we go. Sagittarius, let's go. Somebody's liver is going to be struggling, or kidneys, something like that. All right, here we go. Your mother. I get for some of you, your mother trying to communicate with you or wants to. Whether she's around or not around, I'm not sure. That's kind of creepy. But some of you more in contact with your mother, or her trying to get contact with you more, something like that. Some of your mother's going to be on your mind more for whatever reason. I'm not sure. All right, let's go to Sagittarius. How does this person feel about Sagittarius, and what is their hidden feelings? Some of you are Gemini, don't have to be. I got Aries and Gemini. They may have a Gemini placement. They kind of act fake at times. You know how Geminis act fake and phony and two-faced? Sorry, Gemini, but this is not your read. I can dish you in another person's read. I just won't dish you in yours. All right, sometimes I will, though. Ooh, manipulative. What were they trying to get with Sagittarius? I am dying to know. I don't like that. They were trying to get emotions out of you. Were you not giving them emotions? Did you feel intuitively led like, don't give this bitch the energy, don't feed the monster? This is the type of person that likes for people to admire them. And I think that your intuition kept going off like, don't feed this monster any more than you already have. You kept feeling this intuitive nudge to not feed it more than what you have. And I feel like for some of you, they were trying to, let's see, I'm gonna ask more. I don't know why I'm getting that specific message. That's what I'm getting. Let's see. How will they know who this is? We're on Sagittarius. They're thinking about you. They want a second chance. Can I say what I got? I don't think they acted right the first go around. I mean, I don't think that they acted right. I think how they were coming off as like a player or a mind fucker. You get what I'm saying, Sagittarius? I'm gonna say something crazy. This person may have wondered if you had feelings for them and they were trying to test you to see if you had feelings before they pounced more. I don't know who I'm talking to tonight. And I don't know if you revealed nothing or not. I don't know, but I get this energy of like, almost kind of like what I got for Scorpio, but a little bit different. Like they wonder if you had those true feelings. I'm not connecting to your read. I'm sorry. I didn't connect to yours. But if I am connecting, let's see. What is their future actions towards you? Do you know they feel like you're like a twin flame or a soulmate? Literally. A lot of pride in this person. Are they a Leo? They have a lot of pride. It could be any sign. What is their intentions toward Sagittarius? They're hoping for what? A second chance for one. They hope that you two have a possibility. You know, I'm going to say something. This person's not the most horrible person. I don't know what your angle is on this. They see you two together. They actually imagine you two bitches and two whores together, Sagittarius. But I think how they came off the initial time is what ruined it for you. All right, that's what left a bad taste in your mouth, didn't it? The games, the testing, the trying to make you jealous, whatever it is they were doing. I'm not sure exactly what it is they were doing, but I definitely know they were testing you or kind of making you feel some type of way is what it keeps telling me. And they want a second chance, and that's all they think about is a second chance with you. And I feel like in the future they're hoping there's a possibility there for more between you two. They thought about traveling with you. I don't know if they ever mentioned that. Or they thought they had these fantasies about you two having things together. I even feel like they may have thought about you two having a place together, traveling together. I know it sounds crazy, but I feel like this person has really thought far ahead between you two bitches. You're funny and crazy. Thank you. Shay Humphreys. Thank you. Or Shy Humphreys. I'm gonna have to say it. If they wasn't in love with you the first time around, they definitely have. You know what made them grow fonder of you? The distance. Whether it's physical, whether it's emotional, that made this bitch grow fonder of you. Because if you're listening to this and you're going, well, they didn't act like that, what you're saying. Exactly. I think that honestly the time has made them grow fonder of you. And now they're hoping for more possibilities between you two. What is their future actions towards Sagittarius? They will be messaging you. Some of the way, whenever I get Page of Pentacles as an action, that's not a lover. I mean, I'm not saying that they don't have love. What I'm saying is that's not a loving action. That's more of like a friendly action. So they could try to come toward you and approach you in a friendly or cordial manner. They could even say, can we be friends? If it's not literally that, they're going to approach you in a way that's not like overtly lovey-dovey, but it's a way to get back in or a way to kind of break the ice. They're going to choose to speak to you. Some of them have been having an urge to speak to you or reach out, but they haven't. How will they know who this is? Basically the one you feel you wasted your time on. And it says 7 of Cups and 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles reversed and 7 of Cups upright is how you would know who this is. 7s are instability. Odd numbers mean instability. Even is more stable. So you feel a lot of instability with them. And I feel like honestly, it's the one where you feel you wasted your time on somebody who had options, or you feel like you wasted your time on someone who treated you like an option, whether they had option or not. All right, you just felt like an option. But you two have this like timeless bond. It feels like a spiritual thing. All right, is what I feel. So that's what I'm getting. I do get contact from them. All right. So let's go to Capricorn now. I've been on here for almost 2 hours. That's because all my talking earlier for the Gemini portion. But Gemini, you got 2 reads, so don't bitch at me about you being interrupted because you got 2 reads. Let's go to Capricorn now. Capricorn, I get even though this is not a career read, I get you having more career action. I'm nothing like these hoes. Don't compare me to no one. These hoes, they wake up, they broke. Their mattresses be on the floor. Do you know my mattress was on the floor in my big ass mansion? There was a mattress on the floor I slept on for a while. Now I'm on the bed, actually. But I have a lot of beds in here now. I have what? Actually, I gotta get more. I got 3 beds. Still gotta get. Yeah, I got 3 beds. Then I gotta order 3 more beds for the other 3 rooms. And then it's like, ugh, God, I got a lot to do. But I cannot decorate worth a flip. It's gonna be a challenge in itself. Let's go to Capricorn. All right, here we go. Capricorn. Capricorn, what is the hidden feeling this person has towards you? Chasing. Neo, it's because it's messy, that's why. Upright if they're trying to get you to chase them. Reversed if they're trying to chase you. Oh, they're trying to chase you. You know what happened? Their little games wasn't working on you because I feel like it kind of reminds me of the Sagittarius read, but not really Capricorn, or whatever read that was. I forget what read it was. It was one of those reads, but it's almost like they realized their little antics wasn't working on you. You were very different than any other guy or girl they dealt with, because I feel like you didn't fall for their bullshit. Because what it's telling me is you didn't respond to the games as much as they used to people responding to them. Now they're feeling like they have to chase you. Because I think this person was trying to get you to chase them and you didn't bite. Like they were throwing out that reel, but you wasn't biting. Who in here makes sense with that? And this person has a lot of arrogance and pride and ego. Could be a Leo for some of you. Let's see. How will they know who this is? Soulmates keeps coming out. A lot of y'all feel like these people that y'all are meeting or dealing with are soulmates. And what I get is these are people you can't let go of like fully because they have such a strong tie. Thank you. They have such a strong tie. I'm gonna say something crazy. I think you two are a soul connection. That's why the draw is so strong. Hopefully somebody doesn't do drugs. I got ecstasy here, but that could just mean it was just, other things. But let's see. How will they know who this is? Because I'm really drawing a blank on this read, Capricorn. The Tower. Ooh, shit fell apart, or about to fall apart. Either you just dropped this bitch or they dropped you. There could have been an explosive fallout. Some of your last encounter was something very dramatic. Think back, I guess. I mean, if it don't make sense, don't try to make it make sense. Let somebody else get the message tonight. But I'm getting there was definitely some explosive ending, or like if not explosive, it definitely like fell apart real quick. You keep saying it fell apart. Like somebody just suddenly just stopped dealing with it, is what I keep getting. What is this person's future actions towards you? You know what I think? They were playing these fucking games and it didn't work. Now they're feeling compelled that they have to chase you. Because I think they were trying to get you to like yearn for them or chase them, and I guess it didn't work. Now they're feeling like they have to chase you, whoever this is. What is their future actions toward Capricorn? People think I'm crazy. Folks, I'm going to say something crazy. I'm going to say it. Can I please say a collective message that's really for Capricorn, but for everybody? These people, collective in Capricorn, listen extra special, listen extra. But I want everybody to listen. These people that were doing this shit are going to come back at some point and say, I want you, I want to be with you, and I'm hoping that you're not. Actually, I don't know if that's a hope or not. I hope for them, for the sake of their dignity and self-respect. I don't know what. I hope that you're available. Because a lot of y'all Capricorn and collective may be interested in other things by then, or other ventures, whether it's love related or not. You may not have the time for the bitch, or maybe it's just a lack of overall interest, and you go, well, I ain't really interested like that no more. I hope that they do these things in time, Capricorn and collective. Because when I pulled your future actions, their future actions towards you, Capricorn, I keep saying the name that way y'all know where I'm at. Because some of y'all don't read and see that the moderators are putting where we're at. Capricorn, I feel like at some point this person is going to make the choice to just confess they want you. Which also alludes to the possibility they had options and now they realizing those options ain't shit and that you were the diamond in the rough, but they didn't see you as that initially. Well, I'm glad you got something out of that, Claudette. That may have been meant for you, Claudette. Maybe she was trying to come through. Or that's what it was. If it made sense, that's what I get. What does this person want with Capricorn? I don't know if this, what do you mean sidereal or tropical? This is just regular astrology reads, if that's what you're asking. They could have an Aries placement. It's almost like all they wanted was conflict. Do they have like the love language of like, you know what they had? Helga syndrome. You ever seen Hey Arnold? You know the character of Helga that loved Hey Arnold secretly? But to his face, she would go, fuck you, or she didn't say all that, but screw you, football head, or go to hell, football head. I hate you, football head. But then when she would get into the confinement of her four-corner room, I love you, Arnold. You're the reason I walk every day. They have Helga syndrome. See, with you, when they're around you or when they were around you, they would freeze up or act a certain way. Some of you, they would act rude. Whatever it is they were doing, you didn't get a lovey-dovey vibe. But what I get is, in secret, because this is all signs of the hidden feelings, they kind of gush over you. They gush over you. And I think at some point they could try to come towards you and say they want to choose you, they want to be with you. I don't know if they have options or not, or if it's just saying they're choosing to be with you over being single from you. I don't know. Or maybe they're leaving somebody for you. I don't know what the full story is. I just know that at some point they're going to feel compelled to choose you. But I do get when they come around, they're going to be coming around in a very small way. It'll be just like small talk or acting cordial, but then they really have a big intent behind that. But they're coming around. All right? They're coming around. But I don't like the fact that I feel like this person thrives off drama, or the way they show their affections is by being rude or dismissive or rejectful. I don't even know if that's a word, rejectful. But it's almost like they're rejecting you, but they're really not. They're weird. Who here understood this message for real? He's on your mind like all the time. I'm getting that song in my head. She's on your mind like all the time. Yeah. Could be somebody with tattoos. For some of you, doesn't have to be. But that song says, I got a tattoo for you last week. So I just thought I'd say that. Let's go to Aquarius now. Please drop the drunk bitch. And I got that message again. You need to get rid of Chris or Christopher or Christina. I even get a J name for some of you. Get rid of Jared, Jeremy, or Janelle. Some S name. It's either a S or a K name or a J name. Either GJ, something like that. G or J, I don't know. Sometimes I get random imprints. But I got that saying from that video again. And you know what? For me to keep getting that, some of you have not got rid of Chris or Christopher or Christina. For me to keep picking up on that. So it's really annoying. You know what I'm saying? All right, here we go. All right, get rid of them. Get rid of them. Whoever that is. Here we go. All right, so how does this person feel about Aquarius? How does this person feel about Aquarius? Here we go. They're taking their time. If they drink over you. You know what? If you don't have the drinking message, fine, don't take it. What I get is for some of you, if you know, this is for every sign, not just for Aquarius. For you zodiac signs out there where you have a man or woman that you know that drinks, just know that when they drink, they're thinking of you. That's what I keep getting, because I keep getting that message. They definitely think of you. You're the first thing their mind goes to when they drink, and even when they're not drinking. I think the drinking intensifies it. They're taking their time offering love. You know what I think that they're hiding from you is that they do have that love, they're just choosing to keep it to themselves, or choosing the right time. They feel like, let me do some more clarification. It's like they're holding back their love purposely. Why are they doing that? Why are they doing that? Why is this person choosing to hold back, or like choosing the timing? Why is that saying that to me? I'm gonna say something crazy. You threaten their singlehood. For the small portion of you where they're involved with somebody else, they're afraid of dropping that for you, and then you two don't work out, and then they'll be left out in the cold. But for some of you where they're single, they know that you'd be the one thing that would make them lose their singlehood, and I don't know if they're ready for it, Aquarius. Or really, which one, Lovejoy? I think they feel kind of like a lost without you, abandoned. Did you walk out on them, or did they walk out and now they feel stupid for doing it? Or did you let the bitch go and now they're feeling some type of way? It says they feel abandoned, left out, walked away, or out in the cold. They feel like they made a lot of mistakes. You know what they're thinking about? They're thinking about the mistakes they made. What mistakes did they make that they're thinking about? You know the one thing they kind of fucking regret? I'm gonna be real. They regret, Tammy, they regret being elusive. I said, what do you regret? What do you feel you made a mistake about being elusive? They know the games pushed you away. If you don't think they know, here's your confirmation. Newsflash. They know it pushed you away. Outrageous. 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 Aquarius. Outrageous. Damn, Tyler, how many times are you going to say it? Outrageous. If you're one of them ones where go, I don't know about that. No, they know what they were doing pushed your ass away. They know. And I think that's one thing that they kind of reflect on to know what happened, what they did. They know. If you ever question whether they know that the games was what pushed me away, or did they know it was their antics that made me have to walk away, whatever it is, they know. 100%. There's no wiggle room. They know. Who in here understands that? How do they know who this is? And I think this person's still thinking that they have time to choose you, or time to act on it. Well, I ain't got to do it now. I got time. By the time when I come around, they'll be receptive. They really arrogant. I get arrogance. They honestly think, I don't know if you have new options in your life or not. I don't know what you have going on in your life. What I do know is they think what I get is the image of a book and the bookmarker. You ever read a book before and then you put the bookmarker there to know where you where you left off at the next time you read the book? Yeah. I literally they feel like there's a bookmark there and they can pick up when they want to. They can pick up, I'm trying to word it right. They know they can pick up where they left off. How do they know who this is? It's got for some of you, it's the one where you drove their car or they drove yours. If not, the one you went on the car ride with, or you planned a car ride or a trip. I'm not sure. That's for a small, tiny portion. It don't have to be. All right, here we go. How will they know who this is? Fuck that channeling. Just listen to what the tarot says if you don't make sense with that. Thank you, Rosalie. Oh, thank you, Rosa. Thank you. How will they know who this is? Here we go. They're very attractive, and it's the one where you think, I don't know how I'm gonna put this, but I'm gonna put it this. Okay, here we go. It's the one that you find attractive. Don't say you don't, because why would you be sitting here pining over somebody you don't find attractive? Make that make sense. I don't care how ugly you think they are, or how ugly and busted and shaped like Quasimodo. I don't care. Shaped like Rasputia. But the truth is, you're in this read inquiring about them, so they must not be too unattractive. So don't give me that. All right? What I get is, it's the one you find attractive, and you either wonder if they have options, or you either know they do. It could even be one where they kind of made your self-esteem kind of low. You may have thought, well, why would they want me? Or you may question your self-worth. Don't do that. Trash is what they're. Trash! Shaped like a Cybertruck. Yeah, I remember I've been saying that. You're so funny. I also bring up those old sayings. Could be a fire sign as well. Don't have to be. What is their future actions toward Aquarius? I'd like to know. I keep getting the Page of Pentacles for future actions. It keeps coming out. It's come out for at least 4 or 5 of y'all in the future action category. All and always upright. At some point they come toward you, and it may sound like I'm repeating the outcome, but the same cards keep coming out for the outcome. Judgment and Page of Pentacles keeps coming out, and I've shuffled it. At some point, you will get a message or communication. They're going to try to heal things with you. You may actually feel kind of like you don't want to repeat it with them, whether you do or not. But maybe inside you don't want to. Maybe you do. I don't know. You may even not like the way they come toward you again, like still on that friend shit or that cordial shit, or you may get disappointed they're still coming toward you with this small shit. Still not bringing that big umph that you're looking for. All right? But there will be messages and shit. Thank you so much for the 10, Brittany. Thank you so much. There's going to be messages. Has the room hit 2,000 yet? It's at 1986. That was a great year. I wasn't alive then, but great year. I don't know what went on in that year. I don't give a fuck about 1986. I looked up, it says 1977. That was a good year too. I wouldn't know. Thanks for the 10, Cone Dip. Thank you so much. It did hit 2,000. I was literally 14 people away from hitting 2,000. So I got close to it. That's all that matters. Here we go. How does this person feel right now about Aquarius? I don't know why I want to ask. Okay, I'm glad I asked. This person is in love with you. 2 of Cups. They love you, Aquarius, but, you know, I'm going to say this to the collective tonight. They feel like you're their other half. It's a shame. I'm going to say something to everybody in this room. And Aquarius, listen extra special. It's your read, so you always listen extra special if I'm reading for you. But I need everybody. Oh, it did hit it? Okay, good. That's how I know I still got it. I still hit 2,000. Well, thank you for the feedback. A lot of these people, I'm going to say, can I channel a message for all the collective and Aquarius especially? Aquarius, listen extra special. This is your read. So don't think I'm sharing your energy with other signs. Just listen. Sometimes other messages, sometimes things can piggyback off the other one. Collective and Aquarius, I feel like these people were not acting right initially. I think they were pushing your love away. I think that they were not very loved growing up, and they let their childhood wounds and past love situations almost influence how they're going to act with you. And I think some of you kind of question at times, maybe I imagined these feelings with this person, collective and Aquarius. Maybe I imagined it. You didn't imagine it, and here's your confirmation. You didn't imagine it. You dealt with grown, immature people. And when you were presented to them in life, or as an option, they didn't know how to act. You ever heard the saying, this is why we can't have nice things? Exactly, Aquarius and collective. If you give too much of something that's good, people don't know how to act. And they fumble it. They fuck it up. They sabotage it. So it wasn't a case, collective, and Aquarius especially, but collective, it wasn't a case of them not having reciprocated feelings. It was a case of, this is why we can't have nice things. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's almost like they didn't believe that this was real between you two. They just wanted to reject it and test you and see if you'd keep coming back. Let me test them to see if they'll fight for it. If they fight for my love, then I don't know they want me. And some of y'all got sick of this shit. And when you pull back, it's got these bitches, scrambling, basically. Popping up in your energy, popping up in your reads, popping up in your dreams for some of you. Aquarius and collective. All right, and Aquarius, that's what I feel for you. But there will be messages and communication and shit. You know what I almost want to say? Collective and Aquarius. Aquarius listen extra special, but collective listen too. It's almost like it's a case of performance anxiety, not sexual. Maybe it could have been that too, but it's almost like they waited for somebody like you to come in, and when you did, they just dropped the ball because nothing like you had ever come in before. Wasn't prepared. Let's go to Pisces now. Who in here understood that? Let's go to Pisces. Give me 1 second. I feel like I should do something. I don't know why I want to do this. Give me 1 second. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Well, never mind that. I can't find it, but if I find it later, we'll see. 1 second. Give me 1 second. Pisces, 1 second. I kept getting for a collective and Aquarius, but collective, let's talk to you because we're done with Aquarius. But a collective, Aquarius, you're part of the collective. So listen, I kept getting that some of y'all, these people that you think you imagined something with, or that there was where you went, you like when it ended or when it kind of went shitty, you went. I guess I imagined that, or it wasn't as strong on their behalf as it was for mine. No, it was strong, but I keep getting it's a case of this is why we can't have nice things. They couldn't step up to the moment. I get performance anxiety. They had never had nothing like that come in before. And when it finally presented itself, they didn't know how to act. And now they're scrambling because they're losing you. I found it. I felt the need. I had 2 leftover fortunes from the bowl of, actually it says 1. Something told me read the fortune out to the collective. So let's see what's coming up for you, collective. And I get the feeling to say this is going to happen in 2 years. I think this is the one, isn't it? It's the only one I found. I thought I had a bow of 2. Let's see. I'm going to read this fortune to y'all. And some of this is going to play out in 2 years. This is for everybody. So Lisa Duck, if you don't mind, could you, it said whatever fortune I had left, read it to the collective. And I felt the need to put a 2-year time frame on it. All right. So Lisa Duck, if you could timestamp this for the collective message, all right? It says, fortune from Tyler. What? Next year, 2027. Okay, that falls into my time frame. Okay, so this is the fortune from Tyler that was left over, and I'm going to read it, and this is for all the collective. And this is a fortune from Tyler. I gave all of my attendees that came, I think there was 2 left over because 2 canceled. But 18 fortunes went out, and I had some left over. And this is the fortune for the next 2 years for you, collective. Fortune from Tyler is handwritten, by the way. Fortune from Tyler, if single, next year, 2027, you have X come back. They're dark-haired, grungy-looking. New lover will be in life in 2027 too. You'll have to choose between new lover or to revisit past. Then it says, if that doesn't apply to you and you are in a relationship right now, it'll suffer in 2027, but it survives. I feel like I had more. If I find them, I'll read them because I felt the need to read the fortunes to the collective. So some of you next year are from now until, but I wanted to put 2 years on it. So I'm going to say 2 years. Here's your fortune from Tyler. I'm going to read it again. If single, next year, 2027, you have X coming back, and their description is they're dark-haired and grungy looking. New lover will be in life in 2027 too. You'll have to choose between new love or to revisit the past. And if that doesn't apply to you and you are in a relationship right now, subscribers, it'll suffer in 2027, but it will survive. All right? So there you go. Let's go to Pisces. I feel like I have other ones. I don't know where they are though. Let me see if I can find the other ones. I feel like I should read another one to you. 1 second. There is other fortunes because I saw them the other day. I just don't know where the fuck I put them. Because because I handwrote those. It took me like 2 hours to like write those by hand because I had to kind of figure out what I was gonna write, and I had to write 20 of them because I had 20 guests. I don't know if I have. I feel like I had other ones, but this house is so fucking big, shit gets lost in it. You lose something in this house, you're gonna lose it for 2-3 weeks. It took a week for me to find the remote to the pool, and then that's when we switched it over to the phone. I ain't got to use the remote no more. My pool's controlled by the phone. I'm cool, I know. But anyways, then I lost my medication for a whole month one time, and then found it a month later. So if you lose something in this house, it's gone until you like find it. I have more fortunes written out. One second, y'all. And Pisces, we're gonna get to you, but I want to see if I can find them fortunes. I guess if I find it, I'll read it to you, but I don't know. I'm not seeing them. But I could have swore I had 2 extra leftover ones because only 18 people came. 2 had canceled, and the other 18 arrived. If I find them, I'll read them out, or I may just put them in the community section for you to read because I'm not seeing them right now. So let me check this room, and then I'm done. I'll check the gem room. Let's see. I don't think I'm gonna find it. Watch me find it when I'm not looking, though. And that could be a sign for you, collective. You'll find love when you're not looking. A watched pot never boils. And you'll find more success when you're not trying to force success. It'll find you. Let's go to Pisces now. All right. Here we go. All right. Pisces, let's see how this person feels about you on a hidden level. Did somebody else send me a super chat? Oh, thanks for the 50. She owns her. Thank you so much for the 50. Y'all please shout her out. Thank you so much. She owns her. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. I knew somebody had sent me something because I'm like, how did it go up? How did the total go up? All right. Thank you so much for that again. She owns her. All right, here we go. Thank you, Tammy Fletcher, for the 10. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. Thank y'all. All right. Here we go. She owns her. That's what it is. Okay, gotcha. Thank you. She owns her. All right, let's do this. Thank you. Thank you again, Tammy. All right. Thanks for the continued support over the years. Thank you, Tammy. All right, here we go. Thank you all for the continued support. All right. How does this person feel about Pisces? Hidden, on the hidden level. They feel like you two are at a breaking point. Like it's now or never, or like something has to happen. But let's see. One second. Withdrawing. I think what they're not telling you is that they are thinking of you and they're withdrawing right now. And while they're withdrawing, they're thinking of you, is what it's telling me. And they're thinking about, they're confused. Let's see why they're confused. Why is this person confused for? Are you serious, Aberdy Portisi? Are you serious? Thank you so much for that. Thank you. Give me 1 second, Pisces. Thank you so much. And thanks for your continued super chat. She always sends me big super chats. Thank you so much for that, Aberdy. Thank you so much. Because I do need the money. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Carol, for saying that. Thank you. I'm going to get back to the read, but thank you so much, Aberdy Portisi. Thank you. You're the best. All right. Thank you again. I feel like, I don't know if this person's new or not. Thanks for writing that out, Brittany. I don't know if this person's new in your life or not. I'm going to pin that message. What I do know is they wonder if you two, let's see, why are they confused? I'm going to say something. I'm not going to attach a title of if they're a new person or an old person. I'm just going to tell you the story. Do we agree on that? And you can tell me if it's new or old. But what I will say is this. This person's wondering if you two really had that chemistry. I don't know if it was ever confirmed between you two, if you had something for each other, or if it's just they're wondering if it was serious, but it's almost like what they're not telling you, what they're hiding is they wonder if you two are going to be something. Because they felt a chemistry between you and them. And they're like seeing the possibilities of where this could go. And I feel like they're in this like lovey-dovey feeling about you, whoever they are. How will they know who this is? I'm going to break it down. How will they know who this is? This is a very different message than the rest of them. The one you feel is avoiding the situation, or you feel like they're avoiding how they feel. You feel like they pushed you away. It says pushing away on the card. Like there may be a lot of mixed signals between you and them. How will they know this is? There's silence. It could even be somebody you're not even speaking to. Like there's no contact. Some of you, if there is contact, it's not a lot. Because there's a lot of like, it feels stagnant between you and them, whether there's communication or not. It says they want to try again. I said, what do they want? Which I said it under my breath. They want to try again. They want to start over. I think this person basically feels like you two have more that's supposed to happen, and they want that too. I think they're in love with you, or they're on the verge of falling in love. Some of them already have fallen in love with your ass. How do they know who this is? They could have influence, and if not influences, what does that mean? Is that how they? Some of you a third party situation. It says third party. Somebody says somebody that they would have to drop other shit to be with you, or vice versa. Ooh, it's going to many different directions. This is going into many different directions. If they have options, Pisces, they want you more than any other option. I don't give a fuck what they say or how they're acting or who they're sticking with. I don't know. But I feel like if there's other people there, because this is the only third party card I've gotten so far that actually says third party. There may have been third party messages, but this one actually says it. I feel like this is somebody that almost feels at a crossroads because they know what you two could have. And they've thought far ahead more than you probably give them credit for. They thought about you two having a place together, being in a relationship, having the picket fence, all that shit. Even if it ain't like literally all that I just said, they've definitely thought further ahead. How else will they know who this is? And they're sitting here like in fantasy about what you two are going to be or what you two could be. Like they fantasize about it. Emotional storm. They're going crazy over this. All they do is think about you. Look, I'm going to say this person's been close to tears over this. Look at this. It says thinking of you in emotional storm. Let's see what their future actions is. Let's see if they act on these feelings. Let's see. So how will this person come toward acting toward these feelings they have for Pisces? What is their future actions toward Pisces on acting on this? I just don't feel like they do it. So it's an Aries, Sag, Leo. They sit around and soak. They're going to be sitting around soaking. I've heard that before in macro business. They sit around and soak. There may even be times where they want to blame you for this, but they know that they're the issue. Who I just got. What were their actions in the past toward Pisces when they dealt with them? They were wasting time. They were dragging ass, wouldn't they? They were mean to you, wouldn't they? Mm-hmm. They tried so hard to push you away, and maybe they did. They were mean, wouldn't they? Almost cold. What I just got was channel-wise that they were doing that as it's like pushing you away. They didn't mean those mean antics or mean words, mean actions, whatever they did. Some of you both are either or. They didn't mean to come off like that. I think that they were trying to push you away because they started feeling things they didn't want to feel. And they were trying to run you off, but they didn't want you to run off. Who in here makes sense with this? And why am I saying it in such a poetic way? It ain't even poetic, but you know what I mean? Why am I saying it in such an emotional way? I feel like I want to cry, and I'm not going to, but I feel like this person's been close to tears over this, or has had tears. Some of you both have had tears. How else will they know who this is? I keep getting a drinking message. Somebody may drink. They don't have to, but I keep getting collective. Some drunk is thinking of you, collective. Some drunk bitch is thinking about you. Somebody that gets drunk and thinks of you. They're a drunk bitch. The one you know that drinks, basically. Like it's not one that drinks secretly. Like it's an open thing. You know they drink. What I get is it's not one you may suspect drinks. It's one you know that does. Collective, not Pisces. Collective, and you know. All right, here we go. Some drunk bitch is thinking of you, collective. All right, here we go. Four of Pentacles. What is this person's future actions toward? I almost said Aquarius. Some of their Aquarius, Pisces. They're still not making a choice. You know, I'm going to say something crazy. Do you know that I get, if they don't come good on you, come good towards you, you could be one of them regrets they have for years to come, like years. Could even be forever. I know that sounds insane. You could end up being that one they look back at and realizing, fuck, even when you with another bitch, like fuck, that's my bitch, and now this bitch is with somebody else. Like some Bruno Mars "When I Was Your Man" type shit. Look up the lyrics if you don't know what I'm talking about. If they don't come towards you in the correct way, this could be a spiritual thing that follows them the whole fucking life. Even when this hoe is with somebody else, even when your bitch ass is with somebody else. On their dying bed thinking of you, this could be a spiritual thing. I don't think they ever come good like you want them to. Let's see. How does this person come toward actually trying to be with them or come toward them the way karma? I told you it was like a spiritual thing. What's holding this bitch back? Obsession and pride. Pride, ego. For a small portion of you, there could be an attachment they have that won't let them go. And if it's not that, I get their pride is going to hold this bitch back. And I'm telling you, you may not get like confirmation of this ever, but just know, I feel like there's an outcome they could have where if they don't make the right choice or do the right thing, that this could be something that follows them like for years. I even get, could be for a lifetime, where it's like they always will look back at you as the one that got away or gets away, even when you with another bitch. And I even feel like some of you Pisces that are understanding this message, you'll be married one day and I'll get them being pissed at your husband or wife or your fiance that they got you. You gonna be one of them hoes that get married and having bitches wanting to object. Like, for anybody who wants to speak now, forever hold your peace. They're the ones that wants to speak up about it. They're gonna be that type at the wedding that wants to speak their piece. Not saying they will do that. I'm just saying, it's like I'm trying to emphasize to you the feeling I get from it. All right? Like, speak up, forever hold your peace. So if they don't come good on the situation, I feel like it's gonna be something that haunts them for years, even a lifetime. And I rarely say stuff like that. That's how I know I'm channeling it. Who in here understood the message? And for you ones where this is a new person that you already feeling this about, it could be them too. Don't exclude them. But I feel like this is somebody that you definitely have a little bit of a history with. It ain't gotta be a whole lifetime of history, but you know them to some degree, is what I feel. With that being said, you all have a good one. Thank you so much for your patience, and thank you for, I'm sorry for my arrogance earlier, but I do feel like I'm the shit. And I am the most watched one. Look at my numbers. Don't stop telling me I'm a liar. My numbers don't lie. Go look at my all signs from 2 weeks ago. It has 143,000 views on it. And I've yet to see one that has all signs that makes them numbers, which would also allude to me being probably number one in that arena. All right, not subscribers. There's some that have more than me, but definitely when it comes to views, I'm your boy. All right. With that being said, you all have a good one, and I will talk to you later. I ain't gonna apologize for being arrogant. I'm gonna look. I ain't got to do that. All right. With that being said, bye, y'all. See ya.